Alright, how's it going, guys? So here I'm just going to be doing a little bit of a rendition um, of the numbers that I made. That previous video was actually wrong. So let's do just like a random idea of, let's see, exercise chart. We'll do exercise, and what else should we have on here? Daily, weekly, monthly, and 3 months. And then 1 year. We'll have push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, and squats. And let's do something else. Okay. So here we can just add the heading pretty easily. So you just highlight where you want the heading to be. Come over here and press merge and center. And then here you can actually align it top align. So that would be on the top. You can do it right in the middle, or you can do it on the bottom. I always just do the middle here. And you can style it however you want. We'll make this one. Let's do this. And then here, and as you can see, so the text is kind of not all of it is showing. So if we just go up to this little corner here, and if you move your mouse, and you can do it on any of these columns and it'll apply to everything. So you just double click. Once your mouse turns into this little wall with arrows, if you just double click that, it auto corrects and properly formats that. So we got that. So in my last video, let's just do the same. Hit up there. Let's change that. Just want to make this look okay. There. Well, and you can also give these borders, which I thought was pretty neat. If you do all borders, it gives it borders right there. And then you can also just bold in certain parts that you want. We can even make this instead of black, we can make it white and bold. And so anyways, we got push-ups, sit-ups, everything right here. So if we just do our daily total, let's say we did 25, 50 pull-ups, 25 squats, 100 burpees. Let's say we're a beast. We did 75, right? So here, you can actually, so what you can do is highlight, and if you press Alt and equals, it will actually automatically just add everything for you, and it comes at the bottom here, which I thought was pretty nice. So let's say we don't want it at the bottom and we want it just like on the side here. What we can do is actually just do equals sum per parentheses, and instead of typing each one in like I was doing in that previous video, you can actually click the range and just hit enter, and it does it automatically instead of typing. I'll show you what I was doing. I was doing equals sum parentheses, and then I would do I6 comma I7 comma I8. It was just really amateur stuff. So anyways, that's how you do that. But let's just move this. And you can also copy the formula here. So if you go like formula, delete. Why isn't that working? So if you could do Control Z, that takes you back. So we got our formula there. Copy. I want to transpose it. Oh, I see. So if you look at this, it's doing 1 over, the column over, and it's adding that, right? So we just gotta, wonder why it's, well, we'll leave that for now. We can actually just come up to here, the formula bar, and just change those to I's, and that should do the trick there. If I can even type right. Let's see what I 10 and I6. There we go. Probably would have been easier if we just did this instead of copy and pasting, since we don't know. Just control, so Alt equals bam. Then you can see that correct formula showing up in the formula bar there. Another way to do this is to delete that. You highlight all these. You can come up here to, where is that, auto sum? Just click that and it'll auto sum it for you too, instead of doing the keyboard shortcut of Alt and equals. About that was kind of neat. So then here, if we want to do, let's see. So if we want this to, so this, let's see here. So here we can just do equals, and then the cell we want, if we click that, and then we do star for multiplication, and times the week of 7 days. We got that, and it even shows up in the formula bar there. So why is it doing that? So then if we go here and we change 25, let's say we did 50, it'll automatically update right there. So long as we have this correct formula on that cell, telling it which ranges to add there. I don't know why it's causing me to do that all the time. Yeah, that's definitely odd. Anyways, so we go there, we do auto sum, and here if we just do equals, and the cell, which is I6, and star for multiplication, 7 is the number we want to times that by. Then here if we just drag, it'll actually carry that formula for each cell to the left here, which I thought is nice. So I7, I8, I9, I10 all have that same formula of multiply by 7. So we got that taken care of. Now if we want to do the same thing, we just do one cell with the formula that we manually type in, and then we can just click and drag that same formula to each row there. So if we go equals, and then we got daily, weekly, so we just do, what is that, A for J6 times, so star for multiplication, and then we do 4, because it's a month. And if we just click this, and you have to hover over it so your mouse becomes a plus sign like this, and if you just drag there, you'll get the totals right there. And then we can actually drag this, so that would be horizontally, and I believe it should Still do the same, yep. So see how this is adding all the the numbers in the column I. Now the column J is doing the same thing for all the numbers in column J as well as column K. And that was simply by just dragging this over like that, and it carries with it the formula. So here if we got, so monthly, so we'll do equals K6 star for multiplication. So K6 times, so monthly, 3 months, just times 3. Great. So now if we just click and drag, it's a really good time saver. And then if we click and drag this as well, whoops, it's a little different. There we go. And if we just click here and then check the formula, it's going to be all the numbers in L through L6 all the way through L10 are getting added with the sum formula. So that's pretty good. And then we got a year, so basically just times L3, so equals L6 times, where's that? So 3 months, 4. Hit enter, and it automatically does that. And then instead of manually doing that for each L row cell, we'd have to do times 4 and then do that for each. It's a big time saver if you just highlight one cell, wait till your mouse hovers over the correct part of it so it becomes a little cross here, and then drag that down, and there's your formula. Now we can do the same thing for the bottom sum there. So if we go here, just to make sure that we know what this is, if we, whoops, Control Z, enter. Okay, so sum, and we got this, which is good. And yeah, that's kind of just a rendition of that addition video I did, which didn't really serve well because I was doing it the most basic way, which took a long time. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and more videos are on the way.